Today I have decided to do a video of what we eat in a day. Today is Sunday and we recently have agreed to have a family cheat meal, meaning that we'll have a cooked vegan meal as a family, whether we'll go out or eat at home. That's to be decided now, the situation being that we can't go out, we'll definitely eat at home. But for some of you guys know that about 3 years ago, it'll be 3 years in August, I went completely raw vegan. I did a year just in fruits to detoxify and regenerate all my cells. That worked out really amazingly. And in the past year, I've done more salads and more, I guess, dips and like nuts I have incorporated into my daily routine. And just recently, within the past maybe month or so, in watermelon, and we have decided to do the family Sunday cheat meal because the boys have been wanting to do that for a long time and me be participating in it. So we'll start off with that, and as always I begin with tea. Luckily my Dr. Morse's tea came in, and this is one of my favorite teas to drink. It's a heal all tea, and it literally cleanses your whole entire system.
And it's super yummy too.
It's super yummy. Well,
I mean, it's super tasty.
It's super tasty and yummy if you have a taste for it. I know the first time I drank it.
Not for me.
The first time I drank it, it was definitely a strange taste, but I've gotten used to it. I've had it for a few years now. So the only thing that's in this tea is white oak bark, plantain leaf, black walnut hull, chaparral herb, bird rock root, marshmallow root, comfrey root, and comfrey leaf. So I put about 3 tablespoons in my little teapot. I'll wait for it to boil and I'll begin with my tea. So the boys have decided to have watermelon for breakfast. I'll cut this whole watermelon for them, and I will probably have another half for breakfast. And me, yes, I know. So we'll just have about 2 watermelons for breakfast.
The watermelon is so good.
Alex? Okay, so I put half a lemon in my tea and a couple of ice cubes, and we're ready to have tea and breakfast. The first watermelon from this morning, and we decided not to cut a second one because we're going to go for a little bike ride with the boys. So I'm going to have a quick snack. I just cut up some bananas and I have dates that I normally buy in bulk from Sam's or any international store, and I get them pitted, or I pit them myself and put them in the Vitamix, mix them up, roll them with some nuts, coconut, or something that I have on hand, or with nothing at all. And then I put them in the refrigerator. And I've just cut up some of that. They're rolled with walnuts, and I'm putting them on top of my bananas, and I'm going to have that for a snack before a bike ride. It's so good and so sweet. I think that's my favorite combination. The dates go great with the bananas. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. When we get back, I'll probably get started in an hour. Alright guys, the boys actually see me eating my bananas with the rolled dates, and they wanted some bananas with maple syrup. So I just cut up some bananas for them, poured some maple syrup on top, and that is going to be their little snack. I normally would have that for a snack more often in the winter because we don't have as many watery fruits, but they did see it and wanted it. The one maple syrup that I like to buy is the grade B, because the difference between grade A and grade B is grade A is just flavored maple syrup, where grade B is the actual maple syrup that comes from the tree.
Mama.
And so a lot of times, the grade B now is called something else. It's called very dark color maple syrup. So if you don't see grade B, look for the very dark color one that actually is the actual maple syrup that you want. What, baby?
Well, he has a lot of syrup.
He has a lot of syrup. I think you do too.
He has more, but I'm not complaining, but I'm just like saying.
Well, I think you guys have the same amount of syrup. I poured it, as you know. Okay guys, look at how awesome that is. I know, little buddy, it's okay. I love living in nature. So I was just riding my bike, and it's about a mile out from my house, and I seen this beautiful guy slowly making its way back to the swamps. Aww. Just got back from our bike ride, and I am finished. I actually probably should have eaten something more before we went because we ended up doing about 10 miles. I am red, hot, sweating, and everything else in between that, and I am starving. So I'm gonna fix myself and whoever else wants a salad, and I'm probably gonna have the same things like yesterday. Super easy, super quick. I just wanna eat. Hey, the boys have decided they wanted to eat a salad with me, and what I'm going to do is smash all 4 avocados, mix them in with my salad. I'm gonna add a jalapeno, onion, salt and pepper to taste, and I got these from Sam's the other day, so I'll add these 2 and that one, except that whatever came with it, I'm just gonna throw away I guess the dressing and the seeds and whatever else that's in there, and I'm gonna use the salad part and add the tomatoes and call that lunch. I wanted to show you the salad that I just made. I added dill in it, and I normally can't find fresh dill unless I go to Whole Foods, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes away from me, so I can't really do that on a weekly basis. But oh my goodness, it is so delicious with the dill. Same exact salad that I had the other day, but just added dill, and it is amazing. Look how beautiful and colorful. It makes me happy just looking at it. Does it make you happy looking at it?
I love it.
You love
the
it?
green stuff.
Oh, that's the dill that I bought. Hi, salad face. I actually totally forgot to record this final product, but this is what my salad looks like. I ended up using the other half of the salad that I started making and eating almost half of it. But me, Brayden, and Alex are going to share the rest of the salad. And remember that sauce that I was telling you about the other day? It is just mustard and vinaigrette with salt, pepper, and a little bit of oil. Brayden is going to use this sauce to dip his tomatoes in. He actually didn't want any in his salad. He wanted them on the side, so that's what he's going to do. And I'm going to eat my salad.
It's pretty sour if you get
Sour?
without anything.
So it's sour.
And if you get too much.
Alex came in right as me and Brayden were eating our salads, and he said he wanted watermelon and was not feeling the whole salad situation, so had to stop, get some watermelon for Alex, and back to our salads we go. Alex actually is a messy eater, so I cut his up into smaller pieces. He doesn't care how dirty he gets, he just kind of goes to town with his food. So little pieces it is for him. He's probably going to have half that watermelon now and the other half in a little bit. So I'm only going to cut as much as he's going to eat now because I'm still very hungry.
My belly is not filled.
Your belly's not filled up, we'll go fill it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and the boys have had our salads and we're filled up. Alex is not filled up yet, but I am. So I'm feeling a whole lot better, and I'm gonna get started on our cooked meal. Today we have decided to do banica, which is a Bulgarian traditional recipe that we'll do a lot of, but it's not something, a lot of Bulgarians will do it with feta cheese and eggs and yogurts and add all kinds of things to it. So we're gonna add our vegan twist to it, add some spinach, and see what comes out. I got these pastry sheets from Albertsons or any kind of local store that you guys have in town. They don't have to be that same exact brand, it's just what they had in my store. I also have, let's see, 6 pieces of green onion, half an onion. I have about a tablespoon of savory and a teaspoon of mint. I'm also gonna add salt, pepper, and some oil. And I have about 4 cups of spinach in here. So what I'm going to do is cut up all of the spinach and all of the green onions and all of the onions, put them together, mix them up with my dry ingredients, and we're gonna do that as a filling for the banica. Okay, put them in here. You can put them in here. Put them in here. And I haven't made this recipe in a little while, but the kids usually like to add more green onions. They like the taste of them, so if you don't want to add that many, please don't. And if you're not really liking the whole onion situation, cut it in half. chopping everything up in small little bitty pieces. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm hitting myself.
Why are you hitting yourself? Perfect. Okay, Mr. Alex wants to cut, and he has his special knife that I normally let him use. It is not sharp.
Yes, it is so.
It is very sharp, he said. I see. You want your own cutting board?
A little my boy. I have a little.
You have a little cutting board. Here we go. Is it this one?
No.
Is it?
Should not put it.
Nope, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Not
Maybe,
put it
maybe.
says no.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm washing it. What do you think about that? Do you think it's somewhere in there? No? Okay. Okay, Alex. And by the looks of it, I'll probably add another cup of spinach. Just because I like it to be predominantly spinachy. And that's usually like, even when I was a child, I didn't really care for all of the traditional things that served a lot of meat stuff and a lot of heavy dairy. So this is my favorite kind of banica. Actually, now that I've stirred it up, it looks pretty good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add the savory. If you don't have savory, use your favorite kind of ingredient. If you do, great. If not, whatever really goes with your food. Bulgarians like savory, so I have that on hand. And then a teaspoon of mint. And if you don't have mint, again, use something that you use at your house. Yes, Alex, you can stir it.
Yay!
All right, so this is probably about 2 tablespoons of salt, and then pepper to taste. We all like pepper, so we can go to town. What is that, oil? I don't think we're gonna put a lot of oil right now.
No.
What do you wanna do?
Wait.
We're gonna put the oil there. How about you stir this, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with the oil. So I'm just gonna get this out of the packaging. A lot of pepper. The pepper smells. Let's see. And it's very soft. Do you want to stir it together? And put your hands in it? Yeah? Put your hands in it and go crazy. There you go. You're gonna get messy? That's okay. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. Go ahead and lay your pastry sheets out.
It's really soft, the banica.
It's really soft. And then put some oil in the pan that you're going to use.
I want to put.
You want to put oil? Make sure you get it coated really nice.
What do you do with that?
We'll see. Now that we've added a lot of oil to our pan, or a decent amount so your banica doesn't stick, Alex, how about we smear it all over so there's oil everywhere? Perfect. And there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can lay your filling and just put a couple of sheets and just lay some more filling, put a couple of sheets. You can roll them in little circles if you have a circular pan, or what you can do.
We have a circle.
Yes, but we're not going to use it now.
Why?
Well, because we decided to use something else. Yes, you're going to help me. So what I normally do, because the sheets are really thin, I get a couple of sheets to start with, and I'll put the filling.
I'm done.
Very good. In, and I'll just roll it up. It smells really good.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll it up like a burrito.
Anyway, then I do it like a pizza?
Nope, just like a burrito.
No, what I do?
It's very, very soft. So I'll try not to break the dough, and I'll lay it in here. All right. So this is one. And you're gonna do it until you get the rest of it done. You may run out of filling.
Where I'm going?
I normally do at some point because I always want to put too much. I don't always calculate it right, so I'll let you know by the end if I did anything else different.
I'm gonna eat banica.
You are going to eat banica. And so a lot of the times what happens is the dough is so soft it will start breaking in the front of it, but then you can just pretty much roll it up. And at the end, make sure you put oil on top of each one of your pastries, or not pastries, but of your banica tops, so that way they crisp up at the end. What do you want to try? You want to try a piece of this? Is it good? How good is it?
A little bit.
A little bit. I think you'd like it more once we bake it. What do you think?
I want more.
You want more?
Like this.
Okay. Can you give me a minute so I can roll that up?
Yes, like.
Where did you put?
Where I put my mouth.
No. Where did you put the little piece for the oil that we were using a minute ago? You go get it for me? So that way we can roll it up. And put some oil on top of the banica.
I want to do it.
You want to do that, don't you?
Mama, so this is a meat cutter.
Okay.
This is sugar medium.
Okay, sugar means did not. And you can tuck in the corners if you'd like to for an extra crispy touch at the end.
That's for me, Mama.
That's for you, that's right, buddy.
And for us.
And for us, we're gonna share.
Let's put.
Alright, so I totally ran out after.
Oil.
Okay, I totally ran out after 5 rolls. Yeah, I will add some more. You excited?
I'm playing.
You're playing.
And I'm crazy.
You're just crazy. Let's see, boy.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is make some more of the mixture and the filling that we had, and I'll be right back. So I ended up doubling the recipe, and whatever's left, I'll just eat it myself, or I'll add it to our salad for tonight. What do you want, sweetheart? Oh, it's not ready yet. All right, we can try. So I don't know how many more sheets we have left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We have 6 sheets there.
7, 8.
Well, we're gonna have 8. Do you think we can fit more than 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna have 7 there in a minute.
Yeah. Can I try?
Yes.
I'm so excited.
You're excited. You're always excited about your food. You're such a good eater, Alex. I think we can fit 2 more. What do you think? No?
I will be. I should
You're right. Okay.
No, I'm not right.
You're not right.
It's not.
I see.
Was it a problem?
Okay.
Hi.
All right, so I
Hi.
actually have just the right amount for
One. For your
the rest of
mom.
it. Now, another thing is like a lot of people do not put that many raw ingredients. I just like more of a crunch. I like more of my veggies.
Yes.
Yes. Obviously, we eat a lot more raw stuff, so I like to eat predominantly whole foods. But by all means, the original recipe that called for half of the amount of things, you can spread it thin and get you as much as you want. Up to you, whatever you guys feel more satisfied with. And I'll go ahead and post the recipe in the description, the one that I normally use and the one that I added on with just double the ingredients. And lastly, what I'm going to do is just add some oil.
Yep.
And spread it. Oop,
Can I put it?
you can. And just how about you just rub it on there? It's okay. Put your hand back on here and rub it in. Look, can you do this?
Yes.
Yes? Can you be gentle and soft? Yes, your dough is really soft, so you be gentle and soft like your dough. Perfect. Go back and forth like a paintbrush. Once we're done putting the oil, just put it in your oven on 350 for about 30 minutes or until it turns golden brown. And voila, you have banica. Alright, and this is what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. And we shall see what it turns out to be in 30 minutes. I'm gonna close it. Very good, Alex. Alright, you guys, so the banica is ready and it looks like this. And I'll wait for it to cool off and try it. You wanna see? Come see. It's hot. Hot. What you think? You wanna eat some? Yes, you do. Are you my hungry boy? Yeah, baby. Mange the plover. Alright, guys, are you excited? Yeah? Alright, here's a fork for you. Here's a fork for you.
And a knife for me.
And a knife for you? Alright, let's cut up the first piece. You want us to split it?
Alex has the first.
Alright, Alex has the first piece, and brother has this second piece. It's very, 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 very hot.
I like the outside part.
You like the outside part, the crunchiness of it? Can I try some?
Alex,
Can I have some? Let me try.
it's hot.
They're so good. I love spinach. What are you doing? You are so creative. Well, if it burns, your fingers is probably going to burn your mouth too. Is it good? Yeah? What do you think?
Really good. The best I've ever had.
The best you've ever had? I am so glad, buddy. All right, well, let me get myself a piece too. I'm gonna get you a second piece, and I'll get my second piece.
Ah.
Can I have another bite of yours? It burnt my tongue. I won't be able to taste my food for days. Not good. Oh, what about?
It's not hot, look.
It's not hot. What about if we make a sauce for it? Just think. Huh? Hey, Sharon is caring. Telling me Mama thought you were right. Sharon is caring. And Alex is going to have some watermelon, probably that whole entire bowl, and I am getting Brayden a little snack with some tangerines, and I'm washing myself a couple of bags of grapes. So that's what we're gonna have for a little snack. And so Brayden is playing a game with his friend. Hi, Brayden.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give him a little snack.
ma'am.
You're welcome. He normally would actually sit here, and if I don't serve him anything, he's not gonna get anything. So he gets a little snack. You're the best. Last snack for the evening, I'm going to have some grapes. I have about 4 pounds of grapes, which obviously I'm not going to eat all by myself for a snack, but I'll probably have half of that, and the boys are going to eat the rest. And I'm going to work on my computer for a little bit, try to upload some more videos, and that's been really fun, actually, recording what I eat in a day. I didn't know I ate so much. I didn't, there's some days, okay, I'll take that back. There are some days that I eat more than others, naturally, and especially that time of the month, so give or take a little, loud boats and everything else in between that. But give or take a little, I eat normally within those ranges, a whole lot more raw and a whole lot more fruits on a daily basis. But with the cheat meal, it was just a heavy day, and I felt that it was just too, when you eat a heavy meal like after Thanksgiving, you feel like you just want to rest for the rest of the day. That is the feeling that I got right now. I just want to lay down and sleep after eating all that. But it was good while I ate it. I enjoy the fact that I ate with the boys. We had our family meal, and then they had seconds and thirds and had leftovers throughout the day. But it is definitely something that makes me feel full on a different level, on a level that I'm not necessarily used to on a daily basis, and so it takes my body a little while to digest, and I feel like I get more tired, and I'm just gonna sit with that feeling for a little bit, eat my snack, hopefully it goes away soon, and go on back to my work. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. For more recipes like this and other workout videos and what we do in a day, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.